want me to get around. Don't make it hard for me to you. Building up these mountains that I can never move.
Man, what is good, y'all? It's your boy, Brother Jarian. We are back with another video. Hopefully, y'all had a blessed, productive day today. Hopefully, your mental and physical health is also good as well. As we know, yesterday, the Golden State Warriors beat the Dallas Mavericks to advance to the NBA Finals. And for the past day, well, today, it's Friday. So, all everybody's been talking about is where does Steph Curry rank all time? And where he necessarily ranks against LeBron. A lot of people are going to say, well, Curry's going to be in their top 10 if they win a championship. Some even say that they're going to try to compare him to Magic Johnson. Do I believe that Steph Curry at the end of his career would be better than Magic Johnson? Who knows? But the thing with Steph Curry is that he has a lot more to prove. However, he's changed the game. So if he wins this championship, he can possibly be in top 10. He's automatically top 15. I think I have Steph Curry like maybe 11 or 12, depending on how I rank everybody else. But anyways, they're gonna try to compare Steph Curry to LeBron James's quote unquote era. But if you want to be honest about it, I mean, can we necessarily say that this is LeBron James's era? I mean, if you want to count from 2010 to 2020, LeBron only has 4 championships. He wasn't in the NBA Finals twice. He missed the playoffs once. And teams like the Kobe Lakers, the Dallas Mavericks, the Spurs, the Raptors, and the Golden State Warriors won championships either against him or when LeBron James wasn't even in the finals. And even if you want to count from 2011 to 2021, LeBron James still only has 4 championships, wasn't in the NBA Finals twice, missed the playoffs once. And teams like the Bucks, the Mavs, the Spurs, the Raptors, and the Golden State Warriors all won championships against him, or when he wasn't even in the finals. So, of course, Max Kellerman, I don't know why I said Max Kellerman, but oh man, I'm just tripping. Max Kellerman got his own show. But Stephen A. Smith and Patrick Beverly are going to talk about it. We're going to dissect it. I'll stop it. You know what I'm saying? And I'll also have the original video in the description below. But let's just get into it.
So we had a pretty healthy little conversation here this morning. And we have Pat Bev and Vince Carter and others involved in the middle of it.
Okay.
Now, Steph Curry is climbing up some historical ladders with the accomplishments that he has here. He wins a Western Conference Finals MVP. It's not the Finals MVP yet, but he could be 4 wins away from another ring. This has forever been considered the LeBron James era.
No, it has not. No, it is not. No, it most definitely has not. It can't be your era when you only won 4 championships in a span of 10 years. That means either 5 or 6 other teams, depending on how the matchups go in the NBA Finals, have won championships while in your era. That doesn't necessarily make sense. We can say that the 90s was the Bulls in the Michael Jordan era because, if you want to be honest about it, only one team won 1 championship during that time. From the 1990 to 1991, 1990 to about the 2000s. Well, actually, even if you want to flip it like that, yeah, about 2 teams. But we're going to stop it maybe at 98, 99. And even when to do it like that, only one team won 1 championship while Michael Jordan was playing, and when he wasn't playing. And that was the Houston Rockets. They won it when Michael Jordan was gone. And they won it when Michael Jordan got beat by the Orlando Magic, if I'm not mistaken. That was either the second round or the conference finals. I could be mistaken. I had to look into it. But then the next year, they won 72-10, won the championship, and then won 2 more championships after that. So that's deemed the Michael Jordan era because he won 6 championships in 8 years. It can't be deemed LeBron James' era when he only won 4 championships in a span of 10 years. It's not how that shit works. But of course, the media and LeBron James superfans and LeBron James coalition are going to try to spin the narrative that way. But if you want to be honest about it, it's really not. Like I said, it's really narrative driven by the media and of course by Michael Jordan haters and LeBron James stans who want LeBron James to be better than Michael. But that shit is really not possible. If you want to be quite honest about it, it's not really possible no more.
Of pro basketball. Is Steph Curry starting to make one wonder if that's going to remain that way?
No, I think it's you can't take away from the era that has belonged to LeBron James. I mean, the guy went to 10 NBA.
Again, what era? He went to 10 finals, but only won 4 of them. This isn't his era.
He's won 4 championships.
See, only won 4 championships. For you to be this era, you have to at least win 5 championships. He only has 4, and he missed the playoffs once. So can we really say this is LeBron James' era? Not really.
There's nothing that can take away from him, but you have to look at Steph Curry and categorize him appropriately. This is the greatest.
See, look at it. Steph Curry can possibly have the same number of championships as LeBron if he wins the championships. However, he won't have the finals MVPs. And of course, LeBron has 4 regular season MVPs. LeBron only has 1 scoring title, and Steph has 2. So, like I said, it's really none of their eras. It's not LeBron's and it's not Curry's era. All right, it's too many people that have won championships either on both of these teams' heads. Well, both of these players' heads. So we can't really necessarily say that. Can't really say that.
Shooter we've ever seen. And so LeBron James has his level of greatness. So does Steph Curry. Now, Steph Curry's a 6'3" guard. LeBron James 6'9", 260 for crying out loud. He's a mammoth of a man, and we know what he brings to the table. And considering the fact that he's 37 years of age and just finished averaging 30, that's just another element that cements his level of greatness. We know who he is.
And the thing about it is, they're talking about LeBron averaging 30, but it doesn't do anything for the team. He can average 30, but he's at the house chilling. He even made the play. He didn't even make the damn play in this year. He missed the playoffs in its entirety, and he didn't even make the play-in. You're averaging 30, yes, but that's not conducive to team winning. To the team winning, it's just not. You can average 30 all you want, but if your team ain't winning, does it really matter? Nah, not really, unless you're just doing it for personal accolades.
But Steph Curry will have 4 championships if he were to win these NBA Finals. That would be as many as LeBron James. He also would have beaten LeBron James
3 times. He would have beat LeBron James 3 times. And it doesn't necessarily matter if y'all try to spin the narrative that, oh, well, Kyrie and Kevin Love was hurt. But LeBron was still averaging 30 in those finals. He was still averaging 30s in those finals. And if you want to spin a narrative, well, they added Kevin Durant. I mean, whatever. But I mean, whose fault is that? Kevin Durant was a free agent. It wasn't like he got traded there. He went there during free agency. All right, if you lose, you lose. It is what it is. It doesn't matter the teams that it doesn't really matter the players you have in your team. And plus, those are the years, if I'm not mistaken, that LeBron James was proclaiming himself as the GOAT after he beat Golden State Warriors in 2016. So if you're the GOAT, you can actually beat this team, and he did it. He just didn't. It is what it is, though.
Those 4 NBA championships. And so when you take that into consideration, there is no getting around the fact that you have to talk about Steph Curry in an elevated level, but it doesn't have to be at the expense of the greatness of LeBron James.
Yes, it can, because for one, they've been playing in the same conference for about 3 years now. They met to play in once, but they haven't met in the playoffs because either one, LeBron James either missed the playoffs, which was twice. All right, he missed in 2019, and he missed it this year. He got bounced out the first round. I don't even think the Warriors were even in the playoffs last year because Steph was injured, Clay was injured, and all they really had was Draymond, and they wasn't winning shit because they were still getting, acclimated with the pieces that they just acquired. So, not really.
Who belongs on the Mount Rushmore. When we think Mount Rushmore, we think guys like Jordan, Kareem, probably Bill Russell, Irvin Magic Johnson, or a LeBron James?
I don't put LeBron James on my Mount Rushmore. I'm sorry. It's really, if you want to be quite frank about it, it's really Michael, Kareem, Bill Russell, and Magic. And you get, if you could add a fifth head to it, it'll probably be Larry, because both Magic and Larry actually saved the league during a time where the NBA was getting low ratings. All right, they were getting very low ratings. But when you added the rivalry of the Boston Celtics and the Los Angeles Lakers in the 1980s, that and the emergence of Michael Jordan, that saved the NBA. But then in the 90s, MJ took the NBA to a higher level commercially, from a commercial wise standpoint. And the NBA was making a whole bunch of money during this time.
You don't talk about Steph Curry on the Mount Rushmore of basketball.
And we will not. I mean, he can win a championship.
Nah, I'm not gonna put Steph on my Mount Rushmore. He changed the game, but it's too many. It's better players.
Win a Finals MVP. That will not change that.
No, that's not going to change.
How do you feel about it, Pat Bev?
We said the same exact thing.
Correct.
He just used way better words than I use. but my words will change over time. But yeah, we said the exact same thing. And of course, you can't put Steph Curry on Mount Rushmore right now. But he's, like he said, he's the greatest shooter ever. He's proven. I mean, he's going to shatter that record. I don't think anyone is going to even come close to beating it also. So yeah, me and Stephen A on the same page this morning. I like that.
Fair enough. Then I'll leave that there.
I decided to end the video right here. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a big thumbs up so videos like this can show up on YouTube's algorithm. Also, if you're new to the channel and enjoy content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be doing more content like this on a weekly basis. Also, turn on your notification bells so you get notified every time I drop a video on the channel. But with that being said, it's been another video. It's been another banger. It's been Brother Jiraiya. Stay safe, mask up, and peace until the next video.